what advice would you give to somebody that's younger than you that want to get in the game and make music and do videos and shit like
Man,
that?
I'm telling you the same thing I told my little brother, man. Like, I told him straight like this. All you gotta do is outlast niggas.
Yeah,
At the end of the day,
that's
that's
real
really all it
shit.
is outlast
That
niggas.
marathon.
It's a marathon, bro. Like when Nipsey used to say that, I used to be like, "Damn, that's crazy," because niggas don't even understand what he really saying. I'm on the East
Man.
Coast and I'm getting it,
Yeah.
because it's like, bro, it's this nigga in jail, or this nigga got a murder charge, this nigga got robbery charge. Niggas ain't nigga. You can come out, you can get your little buzz in the city, but ain't no label gonna touch you.
What's up with y'all out there? This is the Best Way to Smoke podcast. You smoking with Big J.
And Serpo Jr. Make sure you hit that like button, subscribe, and go on and tell a friend.
Please believe, make sure you do that. And we got our special guest co-host with us again.
C-Pop, y'all, your professional hype woman. Thank y'all for having me again.
Yes,
So
sir.
we have to bring on a special guest as always. Today, we have a fellow East Coaster, okay? Writer, creator, and rapper straight from Richmond, VA, Virginia. The Baywood rock star, 804 Leaks. Give it up, give it up, give it up.
What's up, Brody? How you doing, man?
Cracking.
Good, man. I'm good, man. It feel good to be here with y'all, man.
That's right. We appreciate you pulling up too, man.
For
For sure. And before we get into the show, we always do the best way to smoke tip. So when we have a guest, we ask the guest, what's your best way to smoke tip for the people?
Man, listen, I think my best way that I've ever smoked, my homie used to do this thing called GBs. You know what GBs are? It's when you put like we used to do it before they had actual bongs, like they really rolled them out now. We used to have water bottles.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah. We used to take some shit out the fucking out the workshop in the garage, and like one of our parents fucking shit put like a screw, like what you call it, like the shit you put in a screwdriver and some shit in the side of a bottle.
Yeah.
And we used to light that bitch, and you know what I'm saying? We used to get high out of the water bottles, bro. Like we used to get the highest ever.
Yeah. How we used to do it and shit though, we'll take the 2-liter bottle and cut it out like a mask.
Yeah.
Burn a hole in the top and then put the hole in the side. Hit that motherfucker like the bong and shit. You know what I'm saying? Like
y'all always been more advanced than us. So
You know what I'm
like,
saying? We're still so trappy.
y'all
We did
always
what we
been
could.
step ahead. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I'm gonna do the best I can with what I got, okay?
We was getting there.
Oh, everything.
That's right. I do, first and foremost, congratulations on the 10 million streams
Appreciate
on your new album.
Congratulations.
It's
right.
called
Yep.
23225, correct?
23225.
23225.
Yeah.
All right. So where did that name of the album come from? Like,
That's
what?
the area code where I was as an adolescent. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So like that's where my hood, where I'm from, is called Baywood. You know what I'm saying? So like you got like the Jank Road, and like when I'm saying these things, people where I'm from I know where I'm talking about. Like you got like South, this it should be called the South Slope Apartments. You got all types of, it should be like a Best Buy on that same road. Like the people that's from there, you know what I'm talking about. Like
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? So it's like that's the area code where I'm from, you know what I'm saying? Where I used to go to Elizabeth Red Elementary School. Like if you went there, you know, so we walked through the back, jumped over the little chain and go to the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So it's like it's a lot of memories, and you know what I'm saying, when I put that area code, a lot of people, you know what I'm saying, know what that's about, you know what I'm saying? When I talk about Baywood Rockstar, rest up to my little brother, but like that's what we talking about.
Okay. Okay. So would you say like all of the, not even just the memories, but you know how just like your past brings up a lot, like and that's like the rooted from who we are. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely.
Would you say that was what your album?
Absolutely.
Like,
It's basically every song is a different emotion.
right.
You know what I'm saying? So like 23225 is an emotion of itself. The album cover is an emotion of itself when you put it together. You know what I'm saying? And then every song it's a breakdown. Not if you go from top to bottom. If you start in the middle of everything, it's just gonna be another song to you. But top to bottom, you gonna feel the emotion change, even if it's just the slightest bit. The emotion changes every song.
I really appreciate the albums where you have to start top to bottom. Because like everyone is looking for that good hit, you know what I'm saying? But
Absolutely.
like as far as a body of work,
Yeah.
you don't really like. We kind of lost that in this generation a little bit.
And
So
it's crazy because I ain't never been a hit seeker. Like I never been that type of dude, and I'm gonna tell you why. When I listen to a lot of these artists that really like blew up, like 50 Cent, Kanye, and stuff like that, even though they have hits, quote unquote,
right,
they were making songs based off of what they felt. A lot of these
Right.
hit songs
Yep,
are what
that's
they
real
felt.
shit. Yeah.
You know
they
what I'm
had
saying?
bodies of work,
It was
right?
bodies of work. Like you listen to Kanye College Dropout, that's a
Mhm.
body of work.
Facts.
You know what
Mhm.
I'm saying? We listen to 50 Cent,
Get
Get Rich or Die
Die
Trying.
Trying.
That's a body of work.
Mhm.
There, like you find your favorite songs, but if you listen to it top to bottom, he was talking to you.
And you
Yep.
could listen to it from top
And
to
you can
bottom.
listen to it top to bottom. That's how I want to do it. Like if you find your favorite song and it become really good, like that's fine with me. But I want y'all to feel me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I want people.
So
to
like,
feel me.
what's your creative process when you creating music?
It's crazy because it's three ways I ever create music. It's sometimes I write without a beat. I'll be listening to somebody else's music and I cut their shit. I'll be like, damn, that I got an idea. Or like maybe I'll go and actually put on instrumentals over and over and over through like a long period of time and try to rap to beats.
Right.
The other way is like I dream lyrics. I know it sounds weird.
No, that don't sound real, though.
I literally dream a rap. Like I be
Yeah.
dreaming and I catch myself rapping in my dream and be like, wake up. Like I try to wake myself up and I wake up and I literally grab my phone and get to writing. Like I did this shit last night. No cap.
On the real.
Let's say that's where some of the best
Real
shit come
shit.
from, though.
Right.
4:03 a.m.
Yeah.
Woke up. wrote something.
Timestamps. Timestamps.
It's on there. I woke up. I dreamed this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That just shows how much you invested into it, though.
Yeah, because when you really invest in anything, that's anything though. It's not even music.
Right.
Anything, your mind
Anything.
continue to even if you addicted to video games, you addicted to electrician, something like that. You'll
Yep.
dream something like, oh, I gotta do this tomorrow. You'll be dreaming like if you really invest into anything you do, your mind continues to work. Even though you resting, your mind's like, I got you, bro.
Yep.
It's on that.
Yep. Even when you idle, it's still on.
It's on that.
It's still calculating. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
That's right. So you're originally from Richmond, Virginia, correct?
Yep.
Okay. So shout out to that. Shout out to VA. You
That's
know.
all.
Shout out to the VA.
So I've been like me and my family used to go to Virginia every summer and just like
Oh,
tear it
yeah?
up a little bit. Yeah, right to a folk area. You know.
I know you're talking about.
Exactly.
I know you're talking about 40,
So-
45 hours away.
Right. So it's
Yeah.
like it's south,
Right.
but not quite south, but still gets
Yeah.
gully. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
I get-
So
yeah.
give us a little bit of run back about like, you know,
Um,
VA, where you're from. Like
It's
what brought you
crazy
here?
because how I was brought up is probably similar to a lot of people. It's just a little. Everybody life is like a little string different.
Right.
So like how I grew up was my cousins. Like I used to stay with my cousins a lot, and my one of my older cousins, Fu, he would wake me up, and him and Tuli would wake me up at midnight every night, and we'll go across the street and then have me fight this dude named Muhammad.
Just the same dude?
The same dude every night.
Sound like some cousins.
The same dude every night. I ain't gonna lie. Like Muhammad used to beat me up, and then I
Some
finally
Debo
I got
shit.
good. I got good at fighting. Like you know what I'm saying. Like at a young age, like, I'm talking about every night. He wake me up. He like, hey, get up out the window, right outside. We walk across the street. I'm like, man, God damn.
Fresh out to sleep.
Fresh out the
Fresh
sleep,
out the
like
sleep.
we fighting in the playground. You know what
Yeah,
I'm saying?
yeah.
In Baywood. So you know what I'm saying? So you know what I'm saying? That type of upbringing, you know what I'm saying? So like a lot of things you seen growing up, it brought me to the mindset of like, is this what I want to do? Because a lot of things I learned going through life is like seeing my cousins go and get in their trouble and everything, like from the outside looking in. It's like eventually you want to figure out it's like a timestamp. You know what I'm saying? Eventually you're gonna keep getting in trouble so much where like your background gonna be just trouble, and then that's gonna be the rest of your life.
Right.
Or it's gonna be you gonna figure it out and be like, damn, like this ain't what I want. Like I see a lot of people that, you know what I'm saying, when I moved to a suburban lifestyle, they were running backwards. Like it's literally like I'm running this way and they run this way, and I'm literally in real life watching them go past me. Like, where are you going?
Yeah.
They run into the hood.
Mhm.
They want to do this. It's like since I was like 8, I've been fighting Muhammad and fighting this dude and fighting this dude. 'Cause my cousin's making me like, bro, I don't want to do that no more.
I don't know why it's like that.
I
But
don't
I
know.
I know exactly what you're talking about. I don't know if
Yeah.
like I don't know why, because it's like, yo, I'm trying to be where
I'm
you're
trying
at.
about
You want over
you know what I'm
here.
saying? I'm keeping it real. I say bro name because I got love and respect for bro because I know him since we was kids.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? I can say people real names on everything. I can say everything because like it's not no one person in this world, and this is a fact that I say anything on any song, anything. If they say it was a lie, I give them $1,000. I put that in one of my songs. I give you $1,000. You say I'm a lie about anything.
Mhm.
You know what I'm
For
saying?
real.
So it's really like what brought me even here. You know what I'm saying? It's like I was after a lot of things happened. I was just like
To LA, you mean to California?
to California.
Okay.
Yeah, to California. Like after a lot of things happened. You know what I'm saying? I had some failed relationships and everything like that. Like shout out to that because I feel like I didn't break that mold
Mhm.
until you get a heartbreak.
That's
Like
right.
I went
Yeah.
through a lot of
That's
physical
right.
pain,
Yeah.
but that was just like, oh yeah, I don't care about nothing no more. I'm out.
You know what? It's like,
man.
and I find that, the people that always been physically strong,
Yeah.
like it's like you're like, okay, I got this. Like this ain't like what's up? What's up?
And you
Like
always optimistic about getting it until you run into something that's like I ain't got that.
right, but even
Man.
then it's just like, like it's different but then when you switch over to like when you're always physically strong
Yeah.
and then something tests your mental strength, it's a game
It's
changer.
a whole different
Right.
thing.
It's a whole different. You're
It's a whole
like,
different
and
thing.
you will beat yourself up over that because you're
Yep.
just like, what do you mean? Like like this, like I'm C-pop.
For
Like
real.
like what it like I've been through worse as you might have thought, but that mental
Yeah.
stuff, if you're not used to that or you're just used to dealing with it in a physical way or whatever, it will change you. So
And you got to be ready for what you can't be ready for it, but it's like a two-way street. It's the same thing when I was in the military. It's like a two-way street when you get deployed and they tell you and you learn. And this is all alleged, by the way. I don't want to talk about that type of stuff, but it's like you learn when you like if you take somebody's life, is either you turn into the crazy person or it brings you back to reality so hard.
That's true like a motherfucker,
It,
man.
it's two ways. It's only two ways you can go with that. It's just like with mental and spiritual pain.
Yep.
It's two ways it can go. Either it can build you or it's gonna break you.
Break you
Make
like a
batshit
motherfucker,
crazy,
man.
right.
And you see it every day. You see people depressed every day on social media. Depressed. It's like, oh, you broke. Like,
Yeah.
you broke.
Man, we talk about that shit a lot. We big on like, protecting your mental health.
Yeah.
And you gotta, and in doing that, you gotta know who you are, know yourself and stuff like that. You know what I mean?
You only figure yourself out when you get to that road. It's that road where you gotta choose, and it's fortunately in both situations I went the right way, and that's a blessing. Like I'm pretty sure my grandma been, you know what I'm saying, she pray a lot. My mama pray a lot. You know what I'm saying? And I don't really pray like that. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to say I lost my faith. I still kept the faith of a mustard seed, but I really like went through so much stuff. I was like, damn, like you question shit.
Your faith was tested.
Yeah, and it's like I ended up going the right way. You know what I'm saying? It's a blessing that I even went the right way because I got friends that went the wrong way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And when you see that from the outside, from somebody you love, you see somebody you love going the wrong way, and it's like a train. And it's like
you can't stop them.
You can't stop it.
And it's a blessing that you able to that you can recognize that shit and be like, you know what? Hold on, let me turn around. That ain't finna be me.
I can't.
Or take a step back.
Yeah.
Can't. Like it is what it is at some point. It's like just like when you get in trouble your whole life, you get felony, misdemeanor, felony. It's like eventually you gotta be like, dog, what I'm gonna do?
Yeah.
Or else it's like you go on your road. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. It's nothing. It's no hard feelings, no disrespect, no judgment.
Yeah.
It is what it is. Some
what it
people
is.
life is meant for what it's meant for.
Yeah. So how important, not to cut you off, Pop, though, but how important you think the company like you keep is also as far as in moving
hella
through?
important.
Yeah.
I'm gonna break this down quick. I got friends and I love my friends. And when they see this podcast, they're gonna know, you know what I'm saying? It may be about them. I got friends, you know what I'm saying, where they've been in the same position for a long time, you know what I'm saying? And I love them to death.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? They still in certain situations. I'm not gonna just put in detail, but you know what I'm saying? It's like I did a lot of things in life and I've come back and it's like you still doing the same thing. I love you, but I can't be around you because me being around you is gonna affect my mental to be like, this is comfortable.
Yeah.
So when you speak on your friends, and not just to put nobody on blast, are we talking about people from home?
Absolutely.
And do you feel like that is like a product of your environment type?
I put it like this: you can't heal in the same place that hurt you.
That's that part. Can we get a round of applause for that?
Hell. Yeah, that's real shit
You
though.
can't heal the same place that hurt you. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
real.
So I know for a fact when I was there, I was on the same mentality every day, waking up like I'm going outside. Let me make sure I got my shit. Let me make sure I look both ways. Let me make sure I don't really stop at this red light. I'm stopping like 15, 20 feet back and rolling forward to make sure the light turns green before I get there. And then when I left and I went somewhere else, it was like
I was the only one who do that.
Hey, that's some traumatic shit. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when I went somewhere else though, I started to see life in a different perspective.
Yeah.
Like I started to go out and do things like go on hikes and go see waterfalls.
Different world out there.
And
Change your mind.
it changes your mindset and your perspective on everything. And that's when I say I love my friends and it's not nothing towards them. It's just they haven't seen and can understand. They can understand it from a intelligence standpoint. Like, oh, I get it, bro. I feel you. But you don't really feel me until you get out there and be like, damn, bro, I want to leave.
That's why I travel.
Well, like they say, and like they say, and this goes for, we could be talking from a shark, a snake, a plant. It's only gonna grow as big as the pot or tank that it's in. It's only gonna see that far because that's what it's in.
Yeah.
So until you step out of that, you really can't feel me until you really step out of that, and we could really talk on this almost like a higher, mentally higher and spiritual level. Because and I say spiritual because like you moved 3,000 miles away from home.
Absolutely.
You know, just about.
Absolutely.
You know, and that is very like it could go from growth wise. Like you can go through
bad.
Trauma wise. You know, just everything. It changes you. Period. Because do you have any family out here?
I don't got nobody out here.
It's
just me all the time, every day.
Right. And then, when did you move out to Cali?
I moved out here.
Like what year? About
probably the middle or end of 2022.
Okay, so you were fresh.
What area you land in?
Where did I land in?
What area?
Oh,
like where you at?
I'm probably like
mobile.
On the real.
When you're fresh like that, you're like, I could be.
I'm out. I'm everywhere.
I'm sleeping here.
I said I'll be around.
Right.
I still got my crib in Virginia. You know what I'm saying? I got a crib in the Woodland Hills area. I got a crib in the Woodland Hills area.
So the valley.
You know what I'm saying? The valley.
It's a lot of valleys, so you could.
Yeah. About the valley. You know what I'm saying? So I got a crib in
St. Gabriel, right?
No.
Not IE. The valley, like
Chatsworth, Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills.
Yeah, that's west. St. Gabriel's east.
Yeah, that's the west. Yeah.
I don't be knowing the difference, y'all. I follow my GPS.
I only know hearing people. I GPS everywhere, man.
Look, switching the gears. You know what I'm saying? If I was coming up in a rap game, me being here on the West Coast, you know what I'm saying? Like people in the OGs in the game, I want to work with probably like Ice Cube, Snoop, Dre. Yeah. You coming from Virginia, you know what I'm saying? It's like, or have you worked with before, like a Missy, Timberland, Pharrell?
I work with Game. I work with Game.
Okay, West
Game from over here though.
Yeah,
I'm talking about from out of Virginia.
Out of Virginia.
Some big names from where you from.
Yeah, the Clips.
Like some major names from where you from.
Or anyone.
Motherfuckers wouldn't even be in the game right now if it wasn't from people where you from.
The people where I'm from,
Missy, Timberland.
I think Pharrell do like something in the water over in Virginia every couple of years or something like that. Mm-hmm. That's like a little spotlight on us type of stuff. But I haven't really got in contact with nobody where I'm from, because it's mostly singers also.
Mm-hmm.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I really haven't never been in that same energy to even be like, hey man, let's make a song. I've met a couple of them. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like Trey songs or something. I've been at the same event for them, but I ain't never been like, hey bro, you trying to make a song? Like, what's the ticket?
Okay, I get it.
Because I'm not even in that same lane.
You pretty much paving your own motherfucking lane.
I have to. You know what I'm saying? It's the same. I have to. You know what I'm saying? And it's to me, I that's the way I wanted to be. You know
that's right.
I never.
That's the best way.
I don't want to be in no shadow, because like when you in shadow, you never know how somebody's intentions is. Somebody can be up there and can give you literally like, hey, come on. But they'll fuck around and be like, hey man, like, I don't even want to, I'm gonna hold you down though, because I like this spotlight. I want to keep this spotlight.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? And this is in every situation that I
That's
didn't
what Nate
learn.
said about P. Diddy.
They want, hey, you never know.
Hitler.
Bro.
Yeah,
You
the
never
Hitler,
know.
yeah.
Hey, that man, he doing what he do, man. I look. If it is
shit.
true, I don't respect no pedophilia, no
Hell no.
Make his ass a target at
yeah,
the gun
like
range.
you know what I'm saying. Like when it come to that,
All lanes
I
get to
feel like
shoot.
death penalty. You know what I'm saying. But when it come to like speaking on somebody, you know what I'm saying.
Allegations.
Yeah.
Right.
I don't know.
Right.
I know
facts.
people that's really tied into them. You know what I'm saying, and like family that's tied into them, and it's like
You never know.
I'll never know. So it's like, but if it is that, I don't got no love for it.
No love at all.
I'm on
the
the same thing.
I feel like
If it's that, 'cause
word
we
of
don't know
mouth
if that's that.
nowadays-
You
though.
never know. He might be the feds. You never know.
Man,
You might be
That
getting set
part.
up.
You never know. You know what I'm saying?
Man.
You never know. But I do stand on, like, I got a little sister. My mom went through things. You know what I'm saying? I didn't
Don't
got
mess
in
it
beef
at
with
all.
people from a young age, beating up somebody's little brother and beefing with them for a lot of years just because you yeah.
You looking at my, you
Yeah.
looking, you know,
I'm
you
looking out for my
moving,
little
you moving
sister.
how you
I don't
moving.
play none of that. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
I can dig, yeah.
So
how old were you when you got into rap?
my first rap I recorded on a tape recorder at 7 years old.
That's what's
Hmm.
up.
And my cousin,
Shout out to the tape recorder.
On
the
What?
no cap.
Yeah.
These kids today will never know.
They'll never
real.
know that little click. My cousins
Oh,
will
man.
always click. Hey, you got a rap today? Click. I'm recording.
Yeah.
Hey, I ain't gonna even lie to you like that. Like back in like elementary, like 4th, 5th grade, 6th, 7th grade down there. Like like in certain classes they had like the little long type recorder type thing. You know what I'm saying? You in the headphones, nigga done got a couple of them before just to record some shit.
On the real.
Hey man, that's that old. They don't know nothing about that, man.
That's right. Or recording over the cassette tapes. I don't know if y'all go like.
I know the
anything
cassette
about
tape.
that,
I know the
you
cassette
For the
tape.
voicemail, for the
record over
voicemail
the
machine and all that
receptative.
shit.
I know the cassette tape.
Yes,
Yeah.
there's a whole trick.
the real.
Listen, there's a whole trick to it.
On the
you
real.
know?
He used to do all kind of shit with them cassette tapes,
Before
though.
auto tune, it was the fan tune, man.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a cold memory, though.
yeah.
Everybody experienced
Hey,
that one.
but that's
like,
an action that actually repeats itself unintentionally.
Right.
History
Kids
always
nowadays,
repeats.
you know what I'm saying? What? Get that little sound.
Yeah,
that
yeah.
shit
They don't
crazy.
even know we used to really utilize that. You know?
every-
We did what we could with what we got.
Yeah, no
okay?
cap, no cap.
I find people in that like Virginia, that middle area, they either find their way in Atlanta a lot of the times. They either go down south
Yeah.
or, New York, right? Why Cali for you? You could be as real and raw as you want to.
After I got like the little heartbreak, I really was just like, I don't ever want to see nothing to remind me of it ever again. That's where I really was at with the mindset. I was like, I don't want to see y'all drive up here to Atlanta. I don't want to see y'all in Texas. I don't want to see y'all in New York. Y'all travel up to these places too much because it's too accessible.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Y'all can't come over here that often because y'all ain't got no money.
Yeah.
So I was like, I'm gonna go somewhere where y'all can't come.
Really?
Mhm.
If it's if it's like that, you know what I'm saying? In some instances, for the individual, that move is like prosperous. You know what I'm saying? You'll be so far away from the distractions. I can really tune in to me if it's my music, my acting,
With
my writing,
anything.
whatever it is. Yeah, I
Yeah.
got it. I'll holler at y'all once I'm done doing what I'm doing.
No cap. I'm by myself, so it's like
Yeah.
I'm always. Everything I do every day is always me. I wake up at 5 a.m. every day and I go do some type of me thing. You know what I'm saying?
right.
And then I do that same thing again after I finish doing what I'm doing, my responsibilities for the day. And I do that again for some type of me thing because I really have nothing else to do. I have nobody to, even though I've been here almost 2.5, almost 3 years, I don't have nobody to be like, hey man, you want to come over? Or hey, Charlotte, what you doing? Like, I ain't got no connection with nobody like that.
Yeah.
These people already got their own connections. Like I'm not ready to do that. Like, let me break in and be your friend. Let me break in and try to like get in with y'all. I don't really care.
You just trying to do you.
I'm doing me.
Really?
You know what I'm saying?
Tell me this: you been from the East Coast, rapping on the West Coast.
Yeah.
Is your hip hop West Coast or East Coast?
My music is every coast.
That's what I think too. Listening to it,
Every
it's
coast.
universal.
Like it's a certain way it's a certain way that work. And I want to explain that in the sense of like the way I rap, it isn't flow based.
Mm-hmm.
It's feeling based.
I see that.
I'm a convictional rapper. I don't rap based off of like I want to rap on this beat where I feel like a nigga can hit a Crip, a Blood, a GD, a SA walk to it. It ain't no shit like I'm feeling that. Like it's like no, I'm feeling that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It's some shit you get in the car every day and be like, I'm feeling that. It's mood music. Like
thought provoking. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the stuff that I heard.
100%.
Yep.
100%. You come on something about me right now. I'm talking about racism. I'm talking about gang. I'm talking about suicide. I'm talking about everything.
Yep.
I'm talking about everything. Like I feel like I lived 5 lives. I didn't live the regular life. I didn't went to school. I didn't attempted college.
Yeah.
I didn't went to the military. I didn't got kicked out of the military. I didn't went to war. I didn't been in real life stuff. I didn't been shot. I didn't been lost people. I didn't seen suicide attempts. Seen people do actual suicide. Like I didn't see everything.
What was the situation like for you? You know, when you got shot, like
a girl set me up.
Oh man,
yeah.
Was it money related or like more like beef, like
street shit,
internal beef, or is that like not? We're not touching that right now.
To be honest, I don't even know what it was about.
Nigga just know he got set up.
I just know it was what it was. You know what I'm saying? I leaned over. I had my shit in the floor. I leaned over and I heard the bang. I looked up and the window broke and the nigga standing in front of me pressing the trigger. But the shit won't fire no more.
That's some scary shit right there,
and
bro.
I'm gonna tell you what, I've never felt fear in my life from nothing because my cousins always used to have my cousins and my pops was the only people I ever felt any type of fear from, even in a little way. But I felt fear that day. You know what I'm saying? My lips felt cold. That's the real time I felt like I really felt fear. My lips turned cold. I was like, oh fuck. But see, I didn't even know I had shot. Because I leaned over to grab my shit because she kept on doing some weird shit. Like she kept on leaning up. And I was like, what the fuck she doing? So I leaned over to grab my shit. So I'm guessing he was aiming for my head. So when he shot my leg. You know
Did you see the dude initially? Or
yeah, I saw him, you know what I'm saying?
But you was like, she was doing way too much movement.
She was doing too much.
That's that East Coast shit. Like you moving too much.
Yeah, she was doing too much. You know what I'm saying?
Go ahead and
so like I didn't realize I was shot till like I'd probably give it 2 minutes.
Yeah.
I didn't know. My ear, like, everything was like, it was ringing. And you know what I'm saying? Probably like 15 seconds after everything snapped back. Like, it was crazy. You know what I'm saying?
So what did she do? Like, what was her movement after?
She had her head down the whole time. You know what I'm saying? Allegedly, she had her head down like this. You know what I'm saying? The whole time. And I only realized that because after everything was over, I looked over and she still was like this. And I was like, what the fuck is you doing? You know what I'm saying?
Most.
And she looked, she says, is it and let me tell you, I knew she set me up. She said, is it over? That's what she said. She never lifted her head up. She's like, is it over? Before I say anything, she's like, is it over?
Like, was she talking to you or was she talking to
I think she was talking to the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what you talking about? And when she looked up, she said,
motherfucker. Yeah,
like she looked up kind of shocked. It was too fast. It was, you know, you can feel like, I'm like,
you know what she was too shocked that you was still breathing.
It was a shock. Like, it was one of them, like, that's the wrong voice.
Real.
So
that's some shiesty.
It like, you know what I'm saying? I don't know why females get into that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I was cool with that female for about 6 months. And
that's what I was gonna ask you. Like, how long did you know her? Like, what was the
I knew her for about 6 months. You know what I'm saying? It was probably like a little minute after my relationship type of shit. So I was like, I was gonna try again. I was a lover boy. I feel like I made a song on my most recent album called Leftover Love because I don't even feel like I got that type of shit no more. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't have the love letters in me no more. I don't have nothing in me no more. You know what I'm saying? Because I feel like maybe it's just my generation. Females don't. It's either they don't care or don't appreciate it.
If I was to say something to that right there, you know what I'm saying, despite like all past actions,
you
know what I'm saying, not out here like looking for what's gonna happen, you know what I'm saying, keep like 100% doing exactly what you're doing, but your person to come around.
That's right.
And I believe that. I'm not taking away what I could give somebody.
That's right.
But what I did I internally,
you gotta earn that shit now.
Yeah, I internally improved myself to the point where I feel like now, like I've accomplished so much in my life where it's like I just started knocking down dominoes. Like after
Mhm.
that shit happened, I'm knocking down dominoes. Like I'm
living.
doing
That's right.
Living.
like I'm doing everything I ever thought I could put my mind to, and it's like, what? Not saying what can a female do for me? Like I'm the prize. Like that's like I'm never like I feel like a woman should always be courted, but it's like
But pop your shit. Pop your shit.
I don't like what is you bringing? Like you don't got no car, you don't got no crib, you ain't got no credit, you ain't got
Ain't even working or whatever.
you ain't do like I really worked on myself for like 3-4 years after my last relationship. Like
Yeah.
I'm talking about I did everything. I'm talking about gym, mental, therapy, everything. Like I had to get my body back right. When you like my shin, everything was shattered.
After the shooting, did you hear from this female at all?
Nah, I'm not sure if she even alive no more. I'm not sure.
Because I'm just saying from
Allegedly.
from
Yeah.
somebody,
Allegedly, I
you
don't know.
know, for me personally, I'm like, I'm looking at everybody sideways, whether you are innocent or not. Like you there,
And the
I'm
more I
looking
tell y'all,
at
the
you
more you
side.
understand. I went far away.
Yeah.
Huh.
I dig
So
it.
it's
That's
just
why
like
you're here
it's
doing
kind of
that bomb
like
music.
so say if she was it was just the wrong place, wrong time for
Yeah.
her per se, not
If it
I'm
was,
still looking at you sideways
yeah.
because shit, as I should, like you gonna like
That's a more to the story, but that's not even, you know what I'm saying? Like
right.
we was in a spot, you know what I'm saying, where she wasn't even the type of female to be like, let's fuck in the car, no shit like that, but she wanted to do it this day. It was a lot of things that just was like,
That
what
was
the
off.
fuck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Come closer to the mic.
Yeah.
What's cracking with the music nowadays, though?
Everything.
Hey,
Let's do it. And now that you're coming up,
Yeah,
right? Because
yeah.
you done made that big move. Congratulations to you because it is
I
big,
appreciate that.
especially
I
when you
appreciate
have no family, no loved ones. Because let me tell you something, even though like it separates you from that fishbowl you were once in, it does take a lot to like not wake up and have that physical touch, to not have that, like that pure loved one, that family,
Yeah.
like right down
Up
the
the
street,
street,
next
yeah.
door. Like a phone call is always cool and all, but like
Pull up.
considering
The
the
pull
time,
up is different.
the
The
pull up is
pull-up is
different.
different,
Or
yeah.
just like, hey,
I'm
I'm
ready to
coming
come around
for
the corner.
dinner.
Yeah.
Little things you start to notice, and it's like, damn, and it really gets you in your thoughts. When you get in those thoughts of like, I'm really here by myself, right? Where,
It's crazy because over the time of building myself, I remember I used to have a female counterpart where she used to always talk about zodiac signs and like the risings and everything. I used to be like, that shit goofy.
I'm
But
on.
over time, it's crazy because over time, I used to read stuff about vibrations and vibrational energy and like consciousnesses and everything like that. But that was past what I needed to know initially. So I started reading into that. I started finding out like my rising and my all this stuff like that. And I started writing that shit down. I was like, damn, that actually fits into what I already was reading past that, the vibrationals and all this type of
It
stuff.
ties in.
It all ties to everything ties together. I didn't get too deep, but I started reading the Quran, the Bible, the Hindu book, the Book of Enoch,
That's
the
what-
Dead Sea Scrolls, the books
I went
of
through that
Enoch. It's
stage.
multiple books of Enoch. You know what I'm saying? I started reading everything, and it's crazy because I came to a point where it's like I started to believe this ain't even real. Like I came to a point where I was like, this is like it's this right here. This is the least of our worries.
Stardust.
This is the least of our worries. Like we worried about which person don't like our color, but we first of all, what's it? It's something else inside us. It don't even matter what this do. It don't matter if I can lose all my fingers. I can lose everything. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like when I leave here, it's gonna be a whole start to a whole nother thing. And I hope people eventually see that. Because what you think, energy, not only does science tell you things, and just like movies tells you things, it gives these little hints and truths. It's like energy is not created nor destroyed. So eventually, when we leave here, eventually something's gonna happen.
Right.
Yeah.
So you might as well start trying to put some context to it. You people can live in this false little bubble of reality or whatever it is, but like common sense is something, the only thing we got left that God gave us. You know what I'm saying? Because other than that, everything's been
real shit.
twisted around.
Yeah.
Common sense is all we got left. Our soul. You know what I'm saying? That's it.
Man. Man.
Shout out to that, okay? Shout out
Man.
to that. Right. It'll do something to you. It'll do something to you for sure. So the music. You just dropped your album,
Absolutely.
right? And you had dropped some visuals as well a couple days ago.
A couple little in the booths, little mic hanging.
Yep.
Right. Like, how were you feeling when like you had to drop this recent album? It went going back to your childhood.
It's crazy
all of it
because
coming
I
together.
went home to do those videos. So
Okay.
it's I hadn't been home since like my little brother died. So it was like I invited, you know what I'm saying, some of my childhood friends that was real cool with my little brother also. And it's like I was like, you want to pull up to the session? Shout out Kev. You know what I'm saying? I decided
to your brother, bro.
I appreciate that. I
Yeah,
appreciate
sure.
that, man. You know what I'm saying? So I went back and I was like, you know what I'm saying? It's only right to do it at home. You know what I'm saying? And
Right.
I'm a firm believer that if it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Right.
So I went home and I was like, I'm ready for it. I'm gonna do my songs and I'm gonna get up out of here. But I was home for
part.
22 hours. So it was like if it was meant for me in them 22 hours, I was there. But other than that, I was there. Like I'm gonna go do these at home.
Yeah.
With people I know in the environment I feel like I know. Like when I'm rapping and when I'm rapping Cali, sometimes I gotta get myself in the mood to be like to feel that same passion sometimes
Mm-hmm.
because I'm not in that environment no more.
Right.
But when I went home, I was like, yeah, I'm here.
On
Like,
the real.
feel that.
On the real.
And
know
you
what I'm
do
saying?
feel that passion in your music. I will say that in your lyrics.
Absolutely.
And how your delivery.
Absolutely.
Like, I really like your voice on the tracks. I will say that.
Appreciate
like,
that.
Yeah.
Appreciate
so
that.
you feel the passion and the story behind it.
Right.
You know,
Yeah.
you tell
Yeah.
a story in each one of your songs. I was listening to like your YouTube on the way here and stuff
For
in my
sure.
2-hour drive in traffic.
On
You
the
know,
real.
That's a lot of me.
It is honestly, no, but like
Yeah.
it was like, and how you said the top to the bottom, like it was
Absolutely.
just like I was like, okay, he's telling a story.
Yep.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
you were definitely going in. So like, and there was a lot. Passion was the first thing that popped in my mind. I'm like, oh, he's hungry.
Facts.
Absolutely.
He's
How
hungry.
was the reception of the home natives? You know what I'm saying? Once you got back home and they came, you know what I'm saying, through to watch you do your thing. Like, how did they receive all of that? Did you
Man,
feel
it's a
some
lot of love. It's a
there?
lot of love. It's a lot of love
That's
with the
right.
people that's from where I'm from and that believe in me. You know what I'm saying? But as I said in the song, it's like you need to believe in me. At least use me as a guide. Like, you know what I'm saying? You not a bully and I'm not a bitch.
On
So
the
you know what I'm
real.
saying? So you
On
need
the
to
real.
either y'all need to like use me and be like I can do that. Change your mindset because the first thing you need to do is be like I can do that.
Mm-hmm.
These niggas don't believe they can do that. First of all, I know that for a fact. I just talk to my little brother all the time. He be like, bro, I want to quit. I can't do that. It's like, bro, you 19.
Right.
You can do that.
Mm.
You know what I'm saying?
On
You
the
Look,
real.
tell me,
do
look,
that.
tell me this. Like in the age of hip hop right now, like pretty much all we got drill music. You know what I'm saying? Lean music.
Yeah,
you know,
yeah,
Big
yeah.
doing
Mumble
this.
rap.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like earlier you spoke about like nigga, I talk about racism, I talk about this, I talk
Everything.
about that. Do you feel like your style right now is what's needed for hip hop right now?
Man, I'm a breath of fresh air if it needs to be. Either everybody can sit there and keep suffocating, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? Some people, like I said, in that bubble, you can die in that bubble if you want to. But I talk about everything. I ain't no Drake where I'm gonna sing to you.
That's
You know what I'm saying? But I can tell you the sky is blue or red in my song, and I promise you probably gonna look up when you listen to the song like, damn, he said that kind of strong, huh?
Mhm.
You know what I'm saying?
Really, I like that shit
You know what
because
I'm
you got a
saying?
lot of motherfuckers right now that be like, shit, Drake, nigga, I'm finna work with Drake, nigga, fuck that, nigga, put my nigga on Drake. You know what I'm saying? But like, you know what I'm saying? It's like, it ain't no disrespect right there, but it's like, shit,
Yeah.
nigga, I'm not Drake, motherfucker. I don't even,
I'm
nigga,
not.
me.
On
Yeah,
the
you
real.
know what I'm saying? Drake can't do what I do.
Mhm.
I promise you he can't.
That's
He-
the attitude to have.
You know what I'm saying? He can't. And like, I don't hear, there's no conviction in Drake music. I fuck with Drake.
Yeah.
I feel Drake and when he talking about his
When it's the mood for
the
Drake.
move for Drake.
Right.
Gotta be a move for
But
it.
I'm gonna tell you, your shoes on wrong. You need to look down and check that.
Mhm.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying?
Like a song that caught me was Breathe.
Yeah.
So like what was your inspiration behind that song?
Man, the reason I got kicked out of the military, that's why I felt that so strong. I got beat up by 6 cops, 5 white, 1 black.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
In the military?
In the military.
May I ask what branch you ran?
I was in the army.
Okay.
Yeah,
For
so
about, can I ask about how long?
Bullshit.
about 3 years.
Okay.
About 3 years.
So that's
take us
like
through
almost a full
that.
term, right? Ain't like 4 years is a term?
4
right?
No,
years.
it was actually 3 when I joined 2015.
Okay.
It was only
Yeah.
3-year terms. They upped it to 4 now, I believe.
Okay.
But like, or it was 4 before, and it went to 3, and then it went up to 4 again. Like it's based on the war period,
Right.
even though the war never stops. But
Right.
like So yeah, I joined the military. You know what I'm saying? 2015, I dropped out of college, and my mom kicked me out for like she attempted to kick me out like 6 times, and then she finally like really was like, "Here's your bag, take your clothes, get out of my house." You know what I'm saying? So like my parents was going through some shit. You know what I'm saying? I went through like seeing my parents do this domestic thing. I spoke enough about it in my music, and I know my mom get kind of emotional when I speak about it.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying? So it's
Respect
like
the moms.
for surely, you know what I'm saying? So it's like she kicked me out, whatever. So I my pops used to always be like, he had a restraining order on him at the time, so he could never stop this shit. So she kicked me out, and I went up the street to the recruiting station, and I said I need somewhere to go like now. And it was like, well, in 2 days we having a group go out to the infantry and combat engineer, or you can wait 3 weeks and go to do MP or something else based on my ASVAB score or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I don't want to be no police officer.
Right.
It's crazy because like that's what got me kicked out at the end of the day. But so I was like, yeah, in 2 days, fuck it, I do combat engineer. They was showing me like the explosions. They was like, yeah, you won't get deployed.
They
Man,
always bullshit that. I don't know why they do that.
my first month out of boot camp in AIT or OSUT, whatever you want to call it, it was talking about deployment. I was
Yeah,
like,
that's about here.
crazy.
Damn.
Man.
Was that like a shocker to you? You know what I'm saying? Going through training or whatever, and they're like, you ain't gonna be deployed, and then now, oh, you finna go in?
It wasn't a shocker because it was like a mental shocker, but it wasn't a shocker physically because it was like you when you go through these situations with these people you now call brothers, you live with them. It's like I looked to my left and my right, I was like, well, fuck it, we going. You know what I'm saying? That's how I thought about it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Every time I looked to my left and right, I was like, all right, we here. Every day, through every time we was in rotation, deployment, anything, we was in Korea. Even in 2017, when I went to Korea and Trump got elected and Kim Jong-un was shooting missiles over our head and they was putting on the news in America. My mama was telling me they was putting on the news, it was dummy missiles. But it was real missiles shooting up top of our head. I remember every time he shot missiles over our head, we went to the DMZ line. I was in Camp Hovey. We went to the DMZ line or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I look up and be like, damn, I can't shoot that bad. But I look to my left and right and be like, well, shit, I'm with my dogs. Like, if it is that, it's that.
Right.
That's what kept me comfortable. It kept me sane. And some people don't think like that. And I saw a lot of people through different situations before that and that, they like literally snapped. It was like, I'm gonna die. Like, and when you got that thought in your mind over and over,
your head up.
it fuck your head up bad. And it's crazy through 8-9 months of thinking that.
You
can't
start to believe it. You start to believe it.
It's like something
That's where
snap.
the PTSD come from.
You watch it happen.
Yeah.
I watch it happen firsthand with a lot of people. And so people look at people from the outside looking in and be like, damn, he fucked up. Like, damn, I wonder what he went through. But I watched it firsthand. Like, I watched somebody be normal. And like throughout the months, you watch something snap. It's like, fuck, like he gone. Like I said, like he gone. Like, that's it. Yeah. There is no coming back from somebody 8 months believing they're dead. Now they're dead forever.
And that's where your inspiration from the
Breathe.
song Breathe came
Absolutely.
Okay.
So Breathe is about, I talk about like a lot of things. Like, you know what I'm saying? I talk about a lot of things in that song, and I say it, like I said, in that convictional way where it's like breathe. Like breathe is more, and I say breathe so strongly because it's not about the knee on the neck. It's about breathing, believing you alive.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Breathe.
I felt that, yo.
You know what I'm saying? Breathe. Like, take a breath, bro. Like, you here.
Yo.
So
that's dope.
Good for you, man. Good for you. You definitely feel the like even the passion when you speak right now. What is your sign?
I'm a Pisces.
Okay.
Yeah,
I was like all this passion.
Yeah, I'm an empath. I always feel, man.
Right. I'm gonna make the people around me feel too.
You got to.
Okay.
And then Dead Man Walking, that was another song that I like.
That's my shit. I record that video in my hood too, man.
Everybody I can tell. I see that.
Yeah, that was my shit, man.
And then I couldn't help but notice the tat. Thug Life.
That was my inspiration growing up. You know what I'm saying? Inspiration. Him and DMX were my inspiration because DMX was my was the conviction rapper and Tupac was the conviction rapper. But what they always did was spoke their truth, no matter what.
They did.
Nobody said spoke their truth.
And it never.
You know what I'm saying? It didn't matter, and that's why I always have been like when I got this tat on my stomach and I got the 50 niggas and everything. Like, it's crazy because you would think that you would be like scrutinized. You'd be like you trying to copy people. But so many people show so much love for us. Like, bro, you want to be like Pac? I'm like, I'm going to be better than Pac. That's my answer every time.
That's right. That's
because
a good answer.
I'm still alive right now. You know what I'm saying? Pac kind of met his demise. due to whatever the fuck happened, or he might be alive. I don't know. But you know what I'm saying? But I got 50 niggas tattooed on the middle of my chest because it means 50 of us are stronger than one gun.
Yeah.
And I got multiple homies. I'm talking about in about 15 states minimum. 50 niggas tattooed right here because I got it. It was like, bro, if you got it, I'm gonna get it. Yeah. What you say, mean again? Like, I believe in that.
On the real.
And I'm telling them what it stands for. And I'm really talking to them. I'm talking to them like, bro, I really believe like 50 of us are stronger than one gun. Like, if this shit really go down and hit the fan, like, I want them to know that y'all really believe in this shit. Like, I believe in it. Like, what you gonna do about that? I'll get a shit tattooed, bro.
On the real.
They see the concept behind that.
You know what I'm saying? And it's not even just stronger than one gun. This shit go deeper than that. It's 50 of us are stronger. We can be stronger than anything. Yep. It's us being together
in so many different ways.
In so many ways.
So many different ways.
So many ways.
Financially,
everything.
All kind of shit.
You, bro, it's just like relationships, bro. Yep. Like, people talk about you can being married and everything, and I truly believe if you want to be married. That's pagan to me, honestly, because I know people that from where we was back in the day, kings and queens.
That's true though.
Money, it's not physical, it's not sexual, it's not none of that shit. It's about having capital. It's about having a ground to stand on. And that shit is cool, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it's pagan to me, my opinion. But in reality, in this world, in this economy, imagine you having, even if you want, I know women want to be equal. You having 2-3 husbands, that's cool too. Mm-hmm. But what y'all gonna have is a foot to stand on forever. Y'all got something to stand on. Y'all can buy that generational house for y'all kids. Y'all can provide for y'all kids like easily. Not struggling, not check to check, not none of that shit. Like you mentally have 2, 3, 4 perspectives now on every situation. If you respect that person as your friend at the base level, you always gonna meet eye to eye at some point. You are, and it's like in perspectives and more minds put towards a situation is important. I always say a saying. It's Einstein used to say this thing. I read a lot. Einstein said, "I'm not smarter than anybody. I just sit with my problems longer." Yeah. So imagine more
Repeat
people.
that one more time for the viewers out there.
I'm not smarter than anybody. I just sit with my problems longer. Ooh. You know what I'm saying? And me personally, I feel like I done done a lot of that. So imagine 2, 3, 4 people sitting with this problem, with this equation of life. Mm-hmm. Y'all, you can get through this.
On the real.
Which direction are you gonna choose? You know, like, if you gotta sit with it, are you gonna
sit with it?
Grow past it, or are you gonna
figure it out?
So when people go broke and stuff, the thing about it, they run away from that problem. When people lose their job, they run away from that problem. I get another job. Sometimes the universe, God, whatever you want to put it at, sometimes it's trying to make you like, hey, you need to learn this lesson.
You gotta sit down for a reason.
Sit down.
Yeah, on the real.
But what I learned in life, bro, I don't stress nothing. I believe that the universe or God is gonna provide whatever, regardless. I don't never stress nothing. I'm talking about nothing. I don't care what happened. I just know it's gonna get solved.
Yeah, look, talking about a lesson. I know you told me when we chopped it up.
Yeah.
You don't smoke weed no more.
Yeah.
So tell us why you don't smoke weed.
Hey,
backstory.
Shout out to my cousin, man. I just talked to him earlier about this. I just talked to my cousin about this same situation, man. Earlier today, it's crazy. You know what I'm saying? That we bring this up, but I actually spoke to him earlier. I went to college at Shaw University in North Carolina in Raleigh.
Okay.
And hopefully, whoever did this, you know what I'm saying, I hope you down the dick. But you know what I'm saying, it is what it is. Somebody laced my cousin's shit. You know what I'm saying? And my cousin went through a real crazy situation. I used to smoke all the time. Like, we used to always smoke. Like, we was being in the dorms, like really smoking. Like, people used to be kicking niggas' doors down and shit. And we would just be smoking. Like, damn, somebody's got their dough kicked. I'm getting high though. You know what I'm saying? Kick this though. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? So we used to always smoke a whole lot, you know what I'm saying? And when that happened to my cousin, like, I literally was just like, bro, I don't even fuck with weed enough to even care no more. Like, I ended up stopped smoking completely. Like, if I was to take a hit of some shit, I was pretending. You know what I'm saying? Like the cheek puffs.
But I could understand that though. I had a homie that went through that. Rest in peace, Smurf. You know what I'm saying? That went through the same situation.
Some people don't make it through that weird shit.
That's true.
Yeah, and took him somewhere else.
Sorry for your loss too, bro.
On everything.
Because we thought my cousin lost his mind, and he came back strong.
That's right.
Came back. He out here with us too. Well, actually, he went somewhere else now, but he came out here and he did his thing with the music stuff for a little bit too. You know what I'm saying? Right. So it was crazy the situation. So like it kind of scarred me. You know what I'm saying? It scarred him. I'm pretty sure way more, but it scarred me because I love my cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like it's crazy because I met my cousin in college. Like I knew we was family, but I never had met him.
Right.
So I met him. I was like, hey bro, we cousins. So like we hanging out
Yeah.
all the time. Like that's my cousin.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it was a real wake up for me in that light. I was like, man, this shit ain't even worth it. Like niggas doing all type of weird, goofy shit to this.
Yeah, lacing this shit up now. You got motherfuckers putting the fentanyl and shit, all kind of
all
shit.
types of
what
crazy
though?
stuff.
For what?
Right.
That's why I know where I get my shit from. I know it's not no bullshit in it. You know what I'm
Always
saying?
get from
And
the
I'm gonna
same
keep smoking that
person.
shit. You know what I mean? But it's good
Always
to
buy
know
from the same
where you getting your product from.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? To have the
Absolutely.
history on your product.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean?
You
Because
got
that should get you and fuck you over.
We
you know
actually
what I mean?
had a guest on the show at one point, and I want to say it was one of his first smoking experiences, and he got hit. He got laced.
Oh, you talking about DJ Envy? Yeah. I mean, Symphony.
Yeah, and it forever changed his life.
Cut that.
Go.
You know?
You can leave
Yeah,
that.
he got laced, and it forever changed his life after that.
That type
'cause
of shit
just-
affects people, the person and people around them. I would hope because that shit is a scary sight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And it's just like, for what? Like, for
And
what?
For no reason.
No, but his shit
Yeah.
got laced. His shit got laced with PCP. Back
somebody-
east, they call
somebody
it
was
boat.
just trying
They
to
call
boat-
it
boat
boat.
they shit
Yeah,
up. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, his shit got laced.
It still ain't cool, but I get it. I get what
Yeah,
you're
that
saying.
shit. Yeah, that shit is bullshit,
Yeah.
though. So even where y'all from, y'all call it the same shit though?
No, I know. I just know because I've been a lot of
Okay.
places. You know what I'm saying? Like some
Yeah.
people put like what you call it? Is it spice? Is niggas just put spice in their shit?
Yeah, that's that bullshit.
Man.
Motherfuckers was dying off of that shit
Man,
too, though.
I seen a nigga. I
K2
seen a
shit.
nigga with that shit in
Yeah.
it. Take a hit, fucking get the
And wasn't that legal?
shaking. It was.
Wasn't that
it was
legal?
They were selling it in
smoke
the
shop.
smoke shop.
They was selling it at
Yeah.
the gas stations.
Yeah,
Yeah.
in the smoke shops and
It
stuff
was
like
really,
that.
it was really
like-
something going on with that. You know what I'm saying? So it was like in that time period, I was just like, bro, I don't even want to smoke weed.
Yeah,
I can dig it.
I don't want to smoke.
that's
Scared
right.
too.
So do you got any like performances coming up and shit like that?
Right now I just started getting back into like doing that type of thing, you know what I'm saying, performing and releasing music and videos. I had stopped for like a year. When I when I first moved here, because I like I said, I know somebody who worked with Cash Money, Interscope, you know what I'm saying? And he was goddamn taking me to these events and shit. And once I learned everything and I talked to this person, that person about what I was like, we was talking about earlier about the points. I heard about learn about everything. I learned at the in and outs of everything. I was like, you know what? Now I know. Why did I stop doing this? Like, I don't really, this shit was, I just had a hiatus for no reason. So I got back, I'm back in this strong now. So I don't have nothing for y'all yet, but I know I'm on that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I'm here. I'm doing videos. I'm
You
right.
ready to
On the
get
real.
at it,
Right.
network,
I'm back on it.
and
I'm back
that's
on it.
right.
Like you know what I'm saying, I learned that shit now.
Because I find that not only when you move to a different state, like you're getting acclimated with the space, right? But you're also learning the culture, how people move, how's
Absolutely.
the industry out here,
Absolutely.
what's the do and don'ts, you know? Like
Yep.
when I first started getting into like events out in this area,
Mhm.
I was approaching things all wrong. And the thing
Yeah.
about like in Long Beach comes out for Long Beach. So and they're hella territorial. So they're like, who are you? You know, so I was moving hella wrong for Long Beach in the beginning. You know, I was coming very like blunt and forward, you know, like on some East Coast shit. Like, we trying to work or not? You know,
I
like,
did the same thing.
and they
I
was
did the same
like,
thing.
they were like, you know, so
I got
had
a different vibe though. Probably that from here when I first came, I was doing the same thing. But when I was in Inglewood, like I kind of like knew a person or two from me visiting a couple times. So like when I would do some shit, he'd be like, "Nah, bro, he not from here." So I had that like little.
Like, you had to check you.
I had that little barrier.
Yeah.
And I was like,
you had to take a couple
You
steps
gotta be
back and
realistic,
be
though.
like,
You
yeah, and
gotta be
then like,
realistic. You
and
gotta be
when in
realistic.
Rome,
Yeah.
let's learn what's going on here.
And once
know?
you get it, you get it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And,
Right.
And it was at first I used to turn my head like, what you mean I ain't from
Right.
here? What you trying to say? Like
Then you start to see it and you're like, damn, I was
get
coming
it.
hella
I
different
get it. Yeah.
from what it could have been perceived as, you know?
Yeah.
So
Te-
now, go ahead, go ahead.
Tell us a little bit about like dealing with the labels
So
and them deals and shit.
that's a weird thing, boy. I tell you, like I didn't seen some deals where they offer you some money, and then in your clauses in your contract is you gotta use our producer, our engineer, our studio, which isn't here. So you gotta fly to that studio and use your money that we give you, by the way, to go to that studio. Not only that, when you run out of money, we'll give you some more, but you gonna owe that back. So now you in a hole and you can't pay that back. Now you on the shelf.
Now you on the shelf.
And now you can't get out your contract. And now your ass is
and no one will teach you that.
Nobody teaches you that. You gotta really like. I'm blessed that I like to read anyway. So I took some time down when I had a couple labels. Let me read this shit. Like obviously you got an entertainment lawyer that obviously understand like the literacy of everything.
Yeah.
But like I goddamn like, let me read this shit. Like what does that mean? I'm caught. What that mean? Oh yeah. Bro, why did I do that?
On the real.
You know what I'm saying?
On the real.
So right now, like, what do you see with like your music right now? With you just dropping the album, you got a couple visuals up. Where do you see it going from here?
Honestly, I gotta. You
It said up. It's going.
Oh
up.
yeah, it gotta go
Right.
up. It gotta go up for sure. It's been going up for like since I ever started. I used to have like 3 people listening to me. Now I got 10 million. It's crazy. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Like that's crazy. So
Round of applause for
achievement.
that.
That's an
Round of
achievement.
applause
Yeah,
for
I
that.
appreciate that.
Definitely.
Thanks.
10 million streams.
yeah. So but for sure, for me, I got some more label meetings coming up. But I'm doing it in a different way this time. Instead of going, and when I first got here, I was like, let me go talk to the big labels. Let me go to this event. Let me see if I can talk to P. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. Let me nah. You know what I'm saying? I don't need to
Talk to who?
P.
Oh.
Yeah,
The diddler?
yeah. So,
Right.
I can't stand John.
so like
Allegedly.
Allegedly. Yeah.
You know what I'm
Allegedly.
saying? So I, you know what I'm saying? Let me go to this event and talk to this person, that person. So I learned real fast. It was like not only is a lot of things that I'm not into, it's a lot of things that they look at you as like a like I don't even know how to even put it into words, like
a number.
not even a number. That's how the military look at you. But as like
In prison.
just a thing, like a thing.
Subordinate or some
Yeah,
shit.
yeah, like you here.
Right.
Like you here.
Here, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like when I got down,
You need them. Like you need us.
them. Like you need
motherfucker.
us.
Yeah.
Like you can't breathe without me telling you to.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? But when I'm gonna do a different way. I'm gonna go through the smaller labels. You know what I'm saying? Because not only that, it's just like when you go take a car to get appraised.
Yeah.
You get that number. You go to a bigger dealership. Like I'm gonna give you this. He was like, but they told me to give me this. Now you're like, let me go talk to my manager.
Yeah.
That's how it's just experience.
Right.
Some people don't take that time to get that experience. So now I'm gonna get that number that I know is gonna be way, you know what I'm saying? Especially it's because it's not about your music when you go talk to these labels. It's about selling yourself to the point like what my image.
Yep.
A lot of people are not gonna teach you that. They're like, I'm this type of rapper. I'm lyrical. I can do. They don't give a fuck.
But your personality dry as
Yeah,
fuck.
they don't care. You know what I'm
I
saying?
mean?
So like, I know for a fact, I go here, I'm gonna get this appraisal here, and then I might just sign that appraisal, and then I'm gonna go here and be like, hey, look, that's what I got over here. I'm here for 2 years though. What you gonna do for me? Because they can buy you out your contract. I know about all this shit. They can buy you out your contracts. You don't gotta do 360 deals.
On the real.
You know what I'm saying? Like
That's
a lot
important
to
for
it.
people to know though, especially youngsters. And I want to ask you that. Like, what advice would you give to somebody that's younger than you that want to get in the game and make music and do videos and shit
Man,
like that?
I'm telling you the same thing I told my little brother, man. Like I told him straight like this. All you gotta do is outlast niggas.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, that's
real
really all it
shit.
is outlast
That
niggas.
marathon.
It's a marathon, bro. Like when Nipsey used to say that, I used to be like, "Damn, that's crazy," because niggas don't even understand what he really saying. I'm on the East
Man.
Coast, and I'm getting it.
Yeah.
Because it's like, bro, it's this nigga in jail. Oh, this nigga got a murder charge. This nigga got robbery charge. Niggas. You can come out. You can get your little buzz in the city, but ain't no label gonna touch you. You know what I'm saying? It's the same way how like niggas in 1017 getting signed and going straight to jail. Like I'm pretty sure that nigga Gucci learned his lesson too. I'm like, bro, what you doing?
Yeah.
A million here, a million there, a million there. He's like, bro, I'm blowing millions.
Man,
Blowing it.
trying to get niggas out.
Trying to get niggas
to
out.
make some money.
But what you guys see is I was telling him like, all you gotta do is outlast. I'm gonna tell every young nigga the same thing. All you do is outlast niggas, bro. You wanna be a street nigga so fucking bad. It's like, bro, it's just like I didn't do everything y'all did, bro. Allegedly, I didn't been there. I didn't touch all the smoke. I didn't been the middleman, the plug, all that shit. You know what I'm saying? But what I did differently than y'all, I didn't say, hey, bro, come ride with me over here, do this.
Yeah.
I went in and did it. Because if it's my time, it's my time.
Really?
and that helped me through so much.
Yeah.
Do so much, bro. Because it is what it is. Like I said, people's life trajectory, it's gonna be what it's gonna
What
be.
it's gonna be. Yep. Can't change it.
You can't change that shit, bro.
Man, that's real shit though. So we about to get into what you finna drop? You gonna drop a freestyle or some or one of your bars?
Man, I think I'm a freestyle some shit.
Okay.
Yes.
Right?
We want to hear all that passion right here
Yeah.
on Best
Oh,
Way to
for sure,
Smoke.
for
You
sure.
know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
This the best way to smoke cipher. We about to get into it.
Yes, sir.
Right, and this is exclusive. We ain't never
This the
do
first
nothing
one.
like this.
Yeah, this the
Right.
first one.
Yeah. Hey, it's off the top too. Look. Souvenir from branches and vines. I'm chiefin', please don't kill my vibe. My flow, it gets better in time. Just give me time. Don't take no shortcut, bitch, read every line. Tryna make millions off nickels and dimes. Like the Lopi, show me a sign. Spittin' this dope like it's cracking my rhymes. Matter of fact, with this rap, I can make your bitch mine. More than just ink when I'm writing these verses. Barbie so hot like they came out the furnace. Trust me, I promise you niggas is curtains. I don't give a fuck who you know or you worship. My flow unique, I don't need no rehearsal. This shit get deep like I'm talking eternal. Can't nothing stop me from winning this easy. Like with Khalifa, I'm sleazy. Pop a few pills and I'm sleepy. Fucking out feed me. Fucking this bitch and then call her a chauffeur. Bougie ass bitch always looking for closure. Tell her come over. She telling her friends now her friends coming over. Fuck that little bitch on the couch on the sofa. Where I left right, she keep calling me soldier. Bitch, I'm the culture. Stay with a toaster. Where I bang bang, she calling me Sosa. She calling me Sosa. Look. I'm keeping the rhythm, not giving a fuck, and I ain't got the time to be trying my luck. And I'm spitting these bars and I'm running them muck, and he one on my way and I'm fucking them up. I say hey to your bae, I ain't cuffing this slut. I keep dropping my nuts, she keep sucking it up. She sucking it up. Look, came from her crib, but that bitch is annoying. Wanna make up, she wanna cake up. She wanna, came from this bitch and she calling me, she wanna cake up. I just left this bitch crib, her shirt got my makeup, her makeup. How we gonna make up? Damn.
Yeah, that was
Pop your
hard though.
shit.
On everything, on everything. Hit the horns.
Pow, 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 pow.
Bah, 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 bah. Yeah.
Hey man,
That was dope, man. That was dope. That was dope.
I appreciate
on
that.
the real, on the real.
Yes,
Appreciate
that's
that.
exclusive.
Hey man.
Hey, look. So on that note, man, tell everybody where they can find you at.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And what you working on and what's next.
Hey man, y'all can find me everywhere at 804 LEAK. You know what I'm saying? That's 804 Elite. You know what I'm saying? And right now I'm working on a lot of things, man. You know what I'm saying? I write 7 songs a day, so you never know what the fuck I'm gonna do. You know what I'm saying?
On the real. On
That's
the real.
it. And you can find his music on Apple Music, Spotify, Tidal,
Everywhere.
visuals on YouTube.
Everywhere.
So
You
he's
can
going
And the
off
visuals is
everything.
dope. The
Visuals
visuals
are
is
dope.
dope.
Visuals is dope.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? You listen to me one time, you might dream about me. You know what I'm saying? I'm in people's dreams now. That's a new platform.
On the real.
Everywhere.
That's right.
Based on
That's
his freestyle,
right.
you got him though.
That's
That freestyle,
right.
freestyle was legit.
On everything.
Yes,
Thank
sir.
you for tapping in with us for sure.
Absolutely. I
Sure.
appreciate y'all having me, man.
Yep. Best way.
Don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tell a friend.
Tell a friend.
On the real.
Hey.